our hearts. Hear our hearts now. Hear our hearts now. Heal your heart now. Heal your heart now.
Heart disease is a global sleeping giant and kills 8.6 million women each year. A woman every minute.
Women are dying of heart disease more than men. This is the disease of the unconscious.
The heart attack you're about to have will happen when you least expect it, over the course of an ordinary day, perhaps soon after you've gotten a clean bill of health from your doctor.
Heart disease. I myself had no awareness to it. Where did I find out about it? Pamela Soroy. This woman is a visionary.
So today we start the Million Women's Heart Movement. This movement is to go around America with your help to test women, to get their stories, and to get them the right message.
The goal here is to test 1 million women's hearts this year. We've got to be as interested in a heart test as we are with getting a pair of butt-firming sneakers, for Pete's sakes.
We need to, as a medical community, figure out what's going on.
One of the biggest disparities in healthcare is between men and women.
Many, many doctors themselves do not understand the difference in symptoms for women.
Half of the women with heart disease don't have that classic Hollywood heart attack. They may have symptoms, jaw pain, back pain, sweating, lightheadedness. These symptoms are actually more common in women than they are in men.
The very basic question that every woman has to ask herself is, why is it so hard to ask for help?
Women do not seek care from their doctors as much as men. In fact, 40% less than men.
I think it starts with media, but I think the media starts with women.
In Afghanistan, in rural India, in rural Africa, women are picking up the power of the cell phone and they're using it to communicate health information to each other. And in those communities, the death rates are going down. Other kinds of illnesses like heart disease are being treated in ways they weren't before.
Why we created this brand to tell real stories from real women is because often in the medical communities, women say they're not talking to me. So we took women's stories and then we had them formatted for stage by incredible, generous actresses. And when women hear the stories now, they say, that's me, what can I do?
Women need other women. And without teaching women, we are never going to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease in women. So on behalf of Novartis, I want to thank you.
This is for your mothers, this is for to tell your daughters, this is to tell your aunts, and this is to tell your husband about it. Because all those people are around you, and either you may have a heart attack or they may have a heart attack, and they need to know the symptoms.
80% of the time, heart disease is preventable. Women need to understand if they don't get their cholesterol checked, they don't know if they're at risk. If they don't get their blood pressure checked, they don't know if they're at risk. So we're starting here today sending the message, get checked.
So since it's available for everybody, get checked today.
You know, we had the women's liberation movement, but we now need the women's health movement because the women are the chief medical officers of their families.
We can really look at this, hopefully, as 2011, at a time that this is a movement that took shape and really changed the face of the way women become advocates for their health, for their lives, and for their hearts.